Hello guys, welcome to Quiz and Quotes, and today we are discussing the part 3 of the MCQs related to banking, right? So hope you are enjoying the videos and the discussions, and trust me, these are very much important for your examinations as well as the knowledge part. So more you practice, more you learn, keep on learning, and here is the facility that on the way anywhere on the easiness of the mobile you can see these videos. Enroll yourself, be a part of this discussion at the free of cost, and increase your learning and sharpen your skill for their competitive examinations. So without wasting time, let's go to the questions. And the first question coming is, in India, the company which actually deals with the corpus of the mutual fund is called. In India, the company which actually deals with the corpus of the mutual fund is called A. A sponsor company. B. A trustee company. C. The asset management company. D. The mutual fund company. So I repeat the question. In India, the company which actually deals with the corpus of the mutual fund is called what? Sponsor company, trustee company, asset management company, mutual fund company. And the right answer is asset management company. Right? Next question. The first bank in India to start factoring business is who started the factoring business in India? The options are A. Canara Bank, B. State Bank of India, C. Punjab National Bank, and D. Allahabad Bank. And the answer is SBI. SBI is the bank who came forward in India to start the factoring business. And I hope you know what is the factoring business. Factoring is basically collection of the debts on behalf of any financial institutions, and the bank charges certain collection service from the particular company for the collection part, right? Next question is, an asset with a physical value is called, any asset which has a physical value is called what? The options are A. Financial asset, B. Non-financial asset, C. Fictitious asset, and D. Fixed asset. Let's repeat the question. An asset with a physical value is called what? Financial asset, non-financial asset, fictitious asset, fixed asset. And the right answer is non-financial assets. Next question. An asset which derives its value because of a contractual claim is any asset which derives its value because of a contractual claim is what? Option A. Financial asset, B. Non-financial asset, C. Fictitious asset, and D. Fixed asset. And the answer is financial asset. Financial asset is an asset which derives its value because of a contractual claim, and it may not have a physical existence. It is only in the bond and paper and the agreement kind of things. Next question. Gold is dash asset. Gold is dash asset, and the options are A. Financial asset, B. Non-financial asset, C. Fictitious asset, D. Intangible asset. What is the right answer? And the right answer is non-financial asset. Gold is not a financial asset because it has a physical value. You can touch and feel. Next question. Dash is a wholesale market of short-term debt instruments. Dash is a wholesale market for the short-term debt instruments, and the options are A. Capital market, B. Forex market, C. Money market, D. All of above. And the right answer is money market. Money market is basically a wholesale market for the short-term debt instruments. Right, guys? Can we proceed to the next question? Next question is, money lent in the interbank market for 15 days or more is called. Money lent in the interbank market for 15 days or more is called what? A. Option. What are the options? Options are call money, B. Term money, C. Money at short notice, D. All of above. And the right answer is term money. So any money which is given in the interbank transactions for something more than 15 days is known as the term money. Next question. When money lent for a more than a day but up to fortnight is called. That means when money is lent for a minimum period of 1 day but the maximum period of 14 days. What does it call? The options are A. Call money, B. Term money, C. Money at short notice, D. None of above. And the right answer is money at short notice. So any money given for a period of 1 day to 14 days is called money at short notice. Right, guys? Let's go to the next question. CBLO. I repeat, CBLO stands for what? Option A. Collateralized borrowing and lending obligation, central bank's lending obligation, commercial bank and lending option, and none of these. So what is the term? CBLO stands for what? Collateralized borrowing and lending obligation, B. Central bank lending obligation, C. Commercial bank lending options, and none of this. And the right answer is collateralized borrowing and lending obligation. Next question. The NSDL established in. When does NSDL established? And the options are A. August 96, August 1998, January 96 and January 98. When does NSDL established? August 96, August 98, January 96, January 98, and the answer is August 96. Next question. In a private placement, the maximum number of investors shall not exceed. In case of private placement, what is the maximum number of investors? Options are A 51, B 49, C 100, D 25. Quickly, it's very simple. The right answer is 51. Next question. Merchant banks in India started in. When does the merchant banking started in India? And the options are 1955, 1969, 1972, 1992. When does the merchant banking started in India? Options are 1955, 1969, 1972, 1992. And the right answer is 1969. Next question. Merchant bank concept in India introduced by. Merchant bank concept in India introduced by whom? Option A SBI, option B PNB, option C ANZ Grindlays, option D Citibank. Who started the merchant bank concept in India? Option A SBI, option B PNB, option C ANZ Grindlays, and option D Citibank. And the right answer is ANZ Grindlays. Next question. Sensex is the index of. Sensex is the index of options A BSE, B NSE, C OTCEI, and D CSE. Simple. The answer is BSE. Sensex is a representation of or index of BSE. Next question. Nifty is the index of. Nifty is the index of what? Option A BSE, option B NSE, option C OTCI, and option D CSE. Simple. It is NSE. Next question. The first Indian equity index is. What is the first Indian equity index? Option A Nifty, number 2 Sensex, number C Dolex, number D Defty, and the answer is Sensex. Next. Dash is a product whose value is derived from the value of underlying asset. Dash is a product whose value is derived from the value of underlying asset, and the options are A. Repo, B. T-bills, C. C-paper, D. Derivatives. And the right answer is derivatives. In case of derivatives, or say derivative is a product whose value is derived from the value of the underlying assets. Next question. BOLT, BOLT stands for. Option A, borrowing or lending trade. Option B, Bombay online trading. Option C, bond or loan transaction. Option D, none of these. BOLT stands for borrowing or lending trade, Bombay online trading, C. Bond or loan transaction. D. None of these. And the right answer is Bombay Online Trading. Next question. Dash is also known as G6. Dash is also known as G6. And the options are A. Gold traded fund. Option B. General securities. Option C. Government securities. Option D. Growth oriented fund. Option A. Gold traded fund. Option B. General securities. Option C. Growth securities. Option D. Growth oriented funds. And the right answer is government securities. Next question. Dash are negotiable instrument issued by an overseas depository. Dash are negotiable instruments issued by an overseas depository. And the options are A. ADR, B. GDR, C. IDR, D. Any of the above. And the right answer is any of the above. Because all these are ADR, GDR, IDR are the negotiable instrument issued by an overseas depository. They are trading outside India. Next question. Perpetual bond is also known as perpetual bond. What is this? Is also known as A. Deep discount bond, B. Irredeemable bond, D. Deep discount bond, and D. Irredeemable bond. Answer is irredeemable bond. Next question. Zero coupon bond is also known as. What is zero coupon bond? What is the other name? Also called A. Deep discount bond, B. Irredeemable bond, C. Deep discount bond, D. Zero interest bond. And the right answer is deep discount bond. Let's go to the next question. Secured premium note SPN always issued with. Secured premium notes SPN always issued with dash. A. Premium, B. Discount, C. Detachable warrant, D. Coupon. A. Premium, B. Discount, C. Detachable warrant, D. Coupon. And the option is C. Detachable warrant. Next question. Dash bond permit the bondholder to invest the interest income again in the host bonds. Dash bond permit the bondholder to invest the interest income again in the host bond. Options are A. Deep discount bond, B. Junk bond, C. Bearer bond, D. Bunny bonds. I repeat the question. Dash bond permits the bondholder to invest the interest income again in the host bonds. The options are deep discount bond, B. Junk bond, C. Bearer bond, D. Bunny bond, and the right answer is Bunny bond. Next question. Dash bonds are high risk. Dash bonds are high risk and high yield bonds developed in USA. Interesting. Which bonds having the highest risk, high risk and high yield bonds developed in USA? And the options are A. Deep discount bond, B. Junk bond, C. Bearer bond, D. Bunny bonds. And the right answer is junk bonds. Next question, very common. ESOP stands for. ESOP stands for equity share option plan, equity share option premium, employee stock option plan, and equity stock option plan. And the right answer is employee stock option plan. This is the plan under which the companies gives a stake in the shareholding to the employees as a what is called award or reward or performance bonus kind of things. Fine. Next question. QIP stands for. QIP stands for Quality Investment Project, Quality Investment Plan, Qualified Institutional Placement, Qualitative Investment Premium. QIP stands for A. Quality Investment Project, Quality Investment Plan, Qualified Institutional Placement, Qualitative Investment Premium. And the right answer is Qualified Institutional Placements. Next question. What do you mean by strips? What you mean by strips? The options are A. Separate trade register of initial public securities offer. Option B. Stock trading register of interest and principal securities. Option C. Separate trading of registered interest and principal of securities. Option D, share transfer and register of Indian public securities issues. This is a long one, so let's read the question again. You may forget. What do you mean by steps? Separate trade register of initial public service offer. Option B, stock trading register of interest and principal securities. Option C, separate trading registered interest and principal of securities. Option D, share transfer and register of Indian public securities issues. And the right answer is separate trading of registered interest and principal of securities. Next question. Gilt edged securities are. What do you mean by gilt edged securities? Option A, government securities. Option B, company securities. Option C, any of the above. Option D, none of this. And the right answer is government securities. Next question. In India, forfeiting services are offered by option A, RBI, option B, SBI, option C, Exim Bank, option D, all of these. And the right answer is Exim Bank. Next question. The small investor gateway to enter into big companies is. The small investors gateway to enter big companies is A, equity share, B, preference share, C, bonds, and D, mutual fund. And the answer is mutual fund. Here you can buy the fraction of share as the units. Next question. Money market mutual fund is also known as dash. Money market mutual fund is also known as dash. And the options are growth fund, B, balance fund, C, income fund, D, cash fund. And the right answer is income fund. Let's repeat. Money market mutual fund is also known as income fund. Next question. Dash fund invest in the highly liquid securities like commercial paper. Think. Dash fund invest in highly liquid securities like commercial paper. Which fund? The options are open-ended fund, B, closed-ended fund, C, balanced fund, D, MMF, triple MF. The question, dash fund invest in highly liquid securities like commercial paper. Options are open-ended fund, B, closed-ended fund, C, balanced fund, D, MMF, right? And the right answer is MMF. Next question. The idea of providing factoring service in India was first through by dash A, Vagul Committee, Malhotra Committee, Tandon Committee, none of these. Who bought the concept or idea for providing factoring services in India? Vagul Committee, Malhotra Committee, Tandon Committee, and none of these. Options are, and the right answer is Vagul Committee. Next question. The market for extremely short period loan is called. The market for extremely short period loan is called what? Call loan market, call notice market, treasury bill market, commercial bill market. The market for extremely short term period loan is called what? Call loan market, short notice market, treasury bill market, and commercial bill market. And the right answer is call loan market. So guys, again we finished a series of close to 30-35 questions. Hope you have enjoyed. Now there is a great gift for you, and to get this gift as a knowledge, go to the description box. You will find a link. Click to the link. It will take to my website where you can explore the gift and check whether it is for you and whether you can use it to develop your career. It is the great opportunity for learning as well as earning. Please take it forward, fill up the forms, like, share, subscribe. This is important. Share this video to all of our friends and families, whosoever is taking part of any competitive examinations, especially related to banking. That is going to be, this video is going to be immensely helpful for them. So thank you so much. All the best. God bless you. Thank you.